All right, welcome back to season 4 of our show. And today it's steak sandwiches. We're showing you a beautiful steak sandwich with a gorgeous shrimp pasta salad. Let's show you how to get it done. All right, so it's steak sandwiches and pasta salad. So first of all, we're making a shrimp pea pasta salad. So the ingredients for that, it's gonna be some fresh onion. This is red onion. You're gonna need some shrimp. These are 1620. Eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I got about 10 of them here, and a pound and a half of pasta and some fresh peas. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is just get onto our steaks. And for our steak, we're gonna need fresh basil. We got some cut up garlic here, and we got some purple onion here as well too. Now that's gonna be for later on with this steak, and we get a nice fresh piece of bread for our sandwich. So the first thing we're gonna do is just go on with some olive oil onto the steak. So I'll rub this in. I'm just gonna go with both sides on the rub in with this. And then I'm gonna get my seasoning on. So here we go. And now I'm gonna get my rub in here. Garlic powder, onion powder, little oregano, and just make it yours. There's no salt in this rub. And we're gonna salt last minute. We just wanna get that rub rubbed in there. So we're using a lot of it. And I just wanna get that rubbed into the steak. And make sure you rub it in good. That's why we put all that oil on there, so you can just rub it in very good. All right, let's get these flipped over. And again, same thing with the other side. Don't skimp on the rub. As long as you don't put salt in it, you're good to go. That's why I tell a lot of people all the time, when you buy rubs from the store or you buy rubs from anywhere, they all put salt in them. And a lot of people will tell you they're low sodium rubs, and then they'll add more salt to it, but it's really not. Because most of the rubs that you buy off the shelf, they're 50% salt. Because it's very expensive. If you make a rub with, let's say, onion powder, for example, the reason why they use more salt than onion powder, because salt's cheap. All right, so we got this in. We're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna meet you right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, so those steaks are seasoned. They're in the fridge chilling out. Let's show you what to do from here. So here's our shrimp. And the first thing we'll do is get these seasoned. Now we are steaming these today. We're gonna steam them off. And we're using that same rub with the garlic powder, onion powder. We're gonna use that same rub onto the shrimp to steam them. Gotta add a little flavor to them. And we just want everything to kind of match today in flavor. Because we're gonna make a beautiful sandwich. We want it to go nicely with the shrimp. So we want all those seasons to kind of mirror each other. Again, this season has no salt in it, so you don't want to go in with any salt. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go onto the stove with these. We're also going to steam these eggs off, cook these eggs. We're not going to boil these. We got a steamer that they're going in. And then we got the red onion, we got the peas, and we got the pasta. And we'll put all this together after we steam off of the shrimp and get that pasta boiled up. So steaming off the shrimp, boil up the pasta, cook these eggs, and we'll meet you right back here, so don't go anywhere. All right, I got our steamer going here. Let's get our shrimp in. We're gonna go until they turn pink. And then we got our water going. And with our pasta. We'll meet you back here, don't go anywhere. All right, so our shrimp are steamed, our pasta's boiled, and our eggs are boiled. So it's time to assemble this salad. Let's show you how to get it done. All right, so since this pasta is cool, the first thing you want to do is start getting your eggs in. So here's our eggs. I'm just gonna break up a couple of these. Now my dogs came out earlier, so I had to give a couple of these up because they love boiled eggs. And that's what I give them as treats. I suggest you guys do the same. Your dogs will love these things. All right, so I'm just gonna squeeze them with my hands. As you can see, I'm not pulverizing these. Most people that do a salad, they'll take the egg and they'll just break it up to nothing. So you still want to see some yolk, you still want to see some white, and you want to know that the egg is in there. So always use your hands to do the egg because the outcome will just be a lot better. All right, so that's broken up. There we have that. Just gonna give the hands a little wipe. And now we're gonna go in with our peas. Just kind of process of elimination here. Now these peas, they're chilled now. They're almost a little froze. So I'm gonna put them in here because the salad's warm and they're gonna help cool down the salad as well too. So just ratio it out. You don't have to use all of them, but I'm gonna use a lot of them. So let's just get our ratios right. I'm gonna stop there, give it a mix and see where I'm at. Just make sure you don't overdo it. Because the peas are there, some flavor, a little garnish. And I think I'm pretty well balanced. Now those peas are gonna pop when the mayonnaise gets in there. I'm still light on the pea, so I think I'm gonna use them all. There we go. All right, red onion. I'm gonna start with half. Now I'm just gonna give this a toss. Let's flip it all up. Now I'm gonna start to use my spoon to see where I'm at again. I feel I'm looking right. We're gonna rip up a little basil, a little fresh basil. Just rip up some basil and just get a couple of pieces in there. Nothing any set way, just get it ripped up. The salad is just so flavorful, and for the summertime, this is a great summer salad. I mean, you'll definitely impress anybody who comes over to your house if you give them this, because it's just filled with flavor and it's all natural. All right, let's go in with our shrimp. Now we let the shrimp cool down. They're still warm, so we still have to refrigerate this. And again, I'm just gonna go in with a toss. Salad's getting heavy on me. This is why you want to use a good sized bowl to stir this around. All right, we're looking right. The ratios are looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more red onion. And maybe just a touch more on the basil. Just to bring those flavors out. And I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of black pepper. Not too much. Just a little bit. Always a good thing to have the pepper in there, especially with a chilled salad, because it just really brings out some nice flavor in there, especially with the mayonnaise. I feel anytime you use the mayonnaise, you gotta just follow up with just a little bit of black pepper. All right, there we go. Now let's go in with the mayonnaise. I'm going easy on this. So I'm gonna start off with just a couple of heaps of mayonnaise there and just make sure I mix it in well. And you're gonna see all those colors just come right out in there. And take your time with it, because the minute you think you need more mayonnaise, you don't. Because look at that little bit of mayonnaise I put in there, and it really did a great job coating all of this. You don't want to over mayo it, so just take your time and just feel it out. Nothing worse than a salad that has too much mayonnaise in it. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go just a little bit more. And I think that's it. That's all we're gonna use right there. How nice does that look? That is a beautiful looking salad. And a heavy one. All right, so I'm gonna move this off to the side. I'm gonna move everything out of here. Let's bring in a bowl. And let's just get this into the bowl. This way we can chill it out in the fridge. Look at that. That's why you want to put everything in early before you put that mayonnaise, because you can just see all your ratios in there. And I had to pull back a little bit of the pasta, so I got 1.5 pounds in here. And there you go. Look at that. And as you do it more often, and make stuff like this more often, your eyes will just be your guide. And you'll know your ratios. I'm showing you guys this, but I can pretty much do this in my sleep. All right, here we go. And just put all those nice shrimp up top. That's it. All right, in the fridge, and we're gonna show you another one. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, our grill's heating up. Those steaks are almost ready to go on. I'm just gonna show you a quick dressing that we're gonna make to go onto this bread. So we got some balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna go in the bowl with just a good douse of that. And use a whole lot of it. So there we go. I'm gonna go in with some extra virgin olive oil. Good douse of that. Black pepper. As much or as little as you like. And now, we're gonna give that a whisk. And bring it together. Just like that. Now we're gonna get in some fresh garlic. You don't have to use any if you don't want. So here's the fresh garlic. We got some basil here. So we're just gonna give that a couple of rips just to get it in there and bring that flavor out. We're gonna put some more on our sandwich later on. But for now, just get it inside just to flavor this little vinaigrette. There it is. That simple, that easy. All right, so we're gonna get this onto the grill and we're gonna meet you right back here to show you how to put all this together, so stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, we got this grill cranking hot, 600 degrees. Let's get these bad boys on. So we're gonna go about 6 minutes aside, that's what we're looking for. Maybe a little bit less to see how we're cooking. I'm gonna close up and we'll meet you right back here. Don't go anywhere. 2.5 minutes in to 3 minutes, we're cross hatching these. Just take them and cross them. You can clearly see the lines, so just cross over. There we go. So give this side a couple of minutes and we'll flip it over. Time to flip these. Let's get them over. That's what we're looking for, right there. Nice and charred up. All right, we're gonna go a couple of minutes on this side, cross hatch them, and that's it. We'll bring them in. All right, here we are, seasoned forage chopping block. Steak sandwiches and shrimp and sweet pea pasta salad. Let's show you what we got. Look at that. Beautiful. That's how you want to do this. And we got a nice platter to collect all that juice. So these rested about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, somewhere around there. And let's just let's get into one. I'm gonna choose the biggest one next to me. So you wanna have a platter to collect all that nice meat juice. All right, onto the plate we go. And let's just get a couple of slices off this guy. I'm gonna slice this way across the grain. Look at that, beautiful. And I'm just gonna take them and put them back onto the platter and all that juice. Because you don't want to let them dry out on the cutting board. But that's how you want to slice that, nice and thin. And we're just gonna slice this whole thing up. Just because we're going on a nice sandwich with this, and we just want to do this now. All right, so we're gonna go about that much for one sandwich. Maybe a little bit more. Why not, right? Nice steak sandwich. Straighten that edge up. And here we go. So I'm going to take all of this, and I'm going to put it right back on the platter. And while we're slicing, let's give that a go. Give that a pit master taste. Outstanding. All right, I think we'll take it to about there. I think I'm good to go. Now this flank steak, it feeds a lot of people. So you definitely can feed a crowd with this steak. Most people don't think a flank steak can feed that many people, but believe me, it will. And very reasonably priced too. I think this is about $11 a pound on sale. Sometimes you can get it for about $9. And there it is. All right, I'm going to take all this right onto the platter we're going. All right. A bowl and a plate. The first thing we're going to do is get into this beautiful pasta salad. Shrimp, sweet pea, and egg salad. And this has got everything in here. Entire meal. I mean, this is a full-blown meal by itself. Let's just get some of that in there. I got this guy loaded. All right, let's get a little bit more. You can see all those nice fresh sweet peas in there. Let's just go a little bit more. And there we have it. All right, so off to the side we go with that for now. And now we're gonna get a sandwich. This was that nice marinade we made, that vinaigrette. So we're gonna get that stirred up. And with a nice spoon we go. And we toasted some bread, so we're gonna go right on top of that toasted bread with that. Just like that. Just get all that in there. And you want to toast your bread so this won't get soggy on you. All right, let's get that meat on that. Go in with that nice sandwich meat. Now I'm going the long way because the steak is the long way. And that's the way you want to go. Just take it the long way. Doesn't that look beautiful? And you can't go wrong with this meal. Let's go for a little bit more. All right, there you go. Now you don't want to go too thick because you might have some problems cutting. So I'm just going to put some onion on here. A little purple onion. I'm going to add a couple of fresh tomato to this. Now I use the cherry tomatoes because they just hold in better. Flavor's a lot better. And then I'm going to just go on the top of this with some fresh basil. Just like that. And maybe on this end of the bun, we'll go with some more of that vinaigrette. Just drip it onto the bun. Now I like fresh garlic, so I'm going to go a little bit more garlic on mine. Like that. And there it is. Let's close up. And we're just going to give this a cut. And then onto the plate we go. Gives me a couple of moments to wipe my bench. All right, so let's get this up there. I think I'm gonna just bring this around this way. So this way you guys can get a good look at that. I think I'll bring it this way. There it is. And we're gonna bring our salad back in here. And that's what we're looking at. All right, let's get into this. Try a bite of that sandwich. That is dynamite. I mean, it's so earthy. You taste all the garlic, the basil. I mean, that steak is cooked perfectly. Let's give that salad a shot. Spectacular. Very light on the mayo. You can taste those sweet peas in there. The egg is just a great addition to that. And that shrimp, from all the flavor that we put in there, beautiful salad. All right, we're gonna get organized and we're gonna meet you guys right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, there it is. A spectacular flank steak sandwich. We serve that with a beautiful balsamic vinaigrette. Right outside of a gorgeous salad. That's a shrimp sweet pea salad. Shrimp sweet pea pasta salad. And if you guys like this video or more videos are about to come, give a like. Hit that bell, that's where you get all those videos first. Thank you, we enjoyed you coming, and with no further ado, gotta get that little pitmaster taste again.